Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. We are talking about a palette that was released not too long ago. I have been using it since it launched. It is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights collab. I did pick this up. I know this was a sold out item and it was only a limited edition, but Kathleen Lights did say not too long ago that they are re-releasing it for a limited time in December, since so many people showed interest in it. So I wanted to film the video, tell you my thoughts on this palette. So if you are interested in seeing that, then keep watching. The price of this palette is $15. I actually got it for cheaper because I used a coupon code, so I think it was $15 or like $14.95. It was something like that. Super affordable. The box is very cute. She did design this and it has the lights for Kathleen Lights. I love that. I mean, it's a cardboard box. It's getting thrown away, but I think that was a very pretty design. Then on the back, it does show her and then a little like thank you letter and, you know, hope that you like it kind of note from her. And this is the palette itself. I think what excited me most, and I know that sounds silly to say, was the packaging. Unfamiliar with Morphe's packaging. It is, I don't actually have one because I've depotted mine. I hate the packaging. It's this big blocky, thin, but plastic. It has this little snap closure that you can never get open. I don't like the packaging. I think the quality of the eyeshadows have always been phenomenal, especially for the cost. So I was so excited to see that this palette came in a cardboard packaging, magnetic closure, just such an easy palette and small enough where it will be perfect for travel, but I'm just happy that they didn't go with the plastic one. So let's get into the most important part, and that is the eyeshadows. These are them. You get 15 of them, ranging from matte to satin to metallic. There are a bunch of different finishes in here, which is nice and a good variety. You do have some lighter shades that you can use for the brow bone, some nice crease, warm crease shades, some deeper shades. You get that classic black in here, which is, you know, it's one of those things where I have so many black eyeshadows, but when I have a palette like this and you want to just take this one thing to travel with, you kind of, I don't know, I don't think you always need a black, but it's nice to always have one in there. And I think that some palettes don't have a black because maybe they assume, well, everyone has a black, but I don't want to take a single eyeshadow and this somewhere, or another palette and this one. So just the fact that there are some staple colors, a nice, you know, ivory cream shade, black, you know, you get that shimmery highlight color. I just think this is a very well-rounded palette, and you do have some cooler tones in here. You have this beautiful like gray tone. You have this one, which is kind of like a rose gold purple. It's very like metallic. Just a lot of pretty colors. This one is probably one of my favorites. It's like a green gray, I guess is the best way. We'll go through these colors and I will show swatches and that kind of thing. And also I will, when I post a picture of the palette itself, I will star the ones that Kathleen actually created, because what's different about this palette, you know, maybe versus when Jaclyn Hill did her collab with Morphe, Jaclyn Hill picked Morphe eyeshadows that were her favorite. So this was like the Jaclyn Hill favorites palette. This, on the other hand, is more of a collab because she actually got to design some colors with Morphe and put them in this palette. And then there are a bunch of, you know, Morphe shades that have always been with the company. And I think that's super unique. And I think she did such a good job on this. The quality is amazing. I cannot speak to the quality of Morphe eyeshadows more. I mean, I would say Morphe and Makeup Geek are some of my favorite affordable eyeshadows. And when you really break it down, they are so cheap. I don't even know how they make money off them, and the quality is amazing. So if you haven't checked out Morphe, I do recommend, you know, giving them a whirl. Pick up some of their palettes, pick up this palette if you do find that these tones interest you. All right, so we're gonna start with the first row going left to right. As you can see that this one's a beautiful brow bone inner corner. This next one you're not even gonna see. It's the same color as my skin. Then you have this camel shade, perfect for the crease, perfect for transition. I love this. You have a gorgeous rose gold. It's stunning, look at that. Then this one's unique. It's like a purple tone. I love that one as well. This gray is nice to be different other than black. You have a taupey purple, true bronze color. This one is just like a light plum shade. It does get deeper with the next one, but it's nice to have these two options to kind of make a beautiful plum eye. So this one was the one that wasn't too consistent. As you can see, it's kind of patchy, but it doesn't come off unblendable in the eye at all. This one is the unique one that I don't have anything in my collection, and it's stunning. It's like a gunmetal green, gorgeous. You got a bright emerald green, which is so pretty as well. Then we get into an awesome like warm brown. And this, it's like a puke baby poop kind of color. I love it. It's so awesome. I think it looks gorgeous. And then of course your classic black. Look at those finishes. Just such a rich pigmentation. They blend so well. What else did I want to say about this palette? They wear well on my eyes. I always use a primer. So for me, it's kind of like a given. I don't ever go without a primer. I always use like a paint pot or something like that, or like a concealer, and then I set with powder. So I can't really speak to the do they crease, because as long as you use the primer, you're fine either way. And I hope that more people are able to get it in December, because it's definitely worth getting. She'll obviously post some more information. There wasn't a release date from what I remember, but if you like those tones, and some of them are a little unique, at least for me in my collection, and I have a lot of eyeshadows, I definitely recommend picking up this palette. I'm so happy I have it, and honestly, it's been sitting beside me on my vanity every single day. I've used it. Actually, I have it on today. I have a very light eye look. I'll tell you, I had just actually gone in with this camel shade and this light plum color. I just went in with those two, and then this ivory, I mean, this bone shade, I basically use every single day to set, you know, a primer or whatever. It's an awesome one. And I just used those three shades, and I just got this soft look on my eyes. I didn't want anything too bold on the lids itself, because I wanted to keep more of that like wing almond eye type thing. But that I think is it for me in this review. Obviously, a huge thumbs up for this palette. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and let me know in the comments below, did you pick up this palette? Are you interested? Did you try and then it got sold out? That kind of thing. Let me know. I love hearing from you. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!